In a small, sun-drenched village nestled beside a sparkling blue sea, lived a young woman named Alara. Alara was known for her adventurous spirit and her insatiable curiosity about the world beyond her village. One day, an old, weathered map washed ashore, bearing the faded inscription, "The Isle of Whispers." Intrigued, Alara decided she would be the one to seek out this fabled island, despite the warnings of the village elders. Alara prepared a small sailboat, stocking it with provisions and her trusty map. As she pushed off from the shore, the villagers watched with a mixture of apprehension and admiration. The journey was fraught with challenges. Storms raged, and the sea tested her resolve, but Alara pressed on, guided by the stars and the whispers of the wind. Finally, after many days, a misty island appeared on the horizon. As Alara approached, she could hear faint whispers carried on the breeze. Exploring the island, Alara discovered ancient ruins, overgrown with vines. The whispers grew louder, revealing secrets of a forgotten civilization that had vanished centuries ago. She found a hidden chamber containing a single, glowing crystal. As she touched it, the whispers became clear, revealing the civilization's story. Their rise, their wisdom, and their peaceful acceptance of their end, leaving behind knowledge for those who dared to seek it. Alara returned to her village, no longer just an adventurous young woman, but a wise keeper of ancient knowledge. She shared the civilization's story, inspiring her people to value wisdom, peace, and the importance of learning from the past. And so, Alara's journey became a legend, a reminder that the greatest treasures are not gold or jewels, but the wisdom and understanding we gain along the way. The bustling marketplace teemed with life, vendors hawking their wares under the scorching sun. Among them, a cloaked figure, barely visible, watched Elias from the shadows. His eyes, sharp and calculating, missed nothing. Elias, oblivious to the watchful gaze, paused at a stall selling ancient maps. He examined one closely, his brow furrowed in concentration. He bartered with the seller, looking like he really wants to buy this map. Later that evening, as darkness enveloped the city, Elias sat alone in his sparsely furnished room. The map lay spread before him, illuminated by the flickering candlelight. A seed of doubt had been planted. Was he truly on the right path? Amidst the radiant cherry blossoms of spring, a young girl named Sakura, with hair as dark as midnight and eyes like emeralds, discovers a hidden box beneath an ancient tree. Her heart flutters with curiosity as she cautiously opens it. Inside, nestled on a bed of silk, lies a shimmering, golden key. As Sakura's fingers brush against it, a surge of warmth courses through her, and the key begins to glow with an ethereal light. A whisper fills the air, promising untold adventures to the one who holds the key. Old Man Finnegan, a former world-renowned botanist, lived a quiet life tending a forgotten corner of a city park. He was haunted by a rival scientist's pronouncement, "Your work is beautiful, but ultimately, it's unnatural." That seed of doubt choked his ambition, his passion, and his belief in himself. He abandoned his research, retreated from the scientific community, existing more than living. One blustery autumn afternoon, a young, vibrant street artist named Juniper stumbled upon Finnegan's little garden. She was captivated, not by the meticulously labeled plants, mostly weeds, truth be told, but by Finnegan's sad, watchful eyes. Juniper was struggling herself. She was commissioned to paint a mural celebrating the city's technological advancements, but felt disconnected from the sleek, sterile world of computers and algorithms. Her heart yearned for the organic, the imperfect, the real. A woman starts sketching in Finnegan's garden. Finnegan, initially dismissive, watches her. Finnegan warms to her presence, seeing a vibrant expression of life in her art. He begins to share his knowledge of plant life. Juniper shared her struggles, confessing, "It feels cold. I can't find the heart in it." Finnegan, recalling his own past doubts, recognized the simplicity. Art and science require inspiration. One day, Juniper discovered a dusty, leather-bound notebook tucked away in a shed on Finnegan's property. It contained his original research, elegant diagrams, and passionate theories. "These are incredible. Why aren't you sharing this with the world?" Finnegan, sitting across from Juniper in a sunlit laboratory, recounts his past struggles with self-doubt. His voice is heavy with the weight of past criticism, the old wound reopened. Juniper, listening intently, gently challenges Finnegan, urging him to fight the doubt. Juniper passionately states that his work isn't just science, but a beacon of hope and life. Juniper uses an analogy to inspire Finnegan, asking him to imagine holding back a seed because someone said it wouldn't grow. Inspired by Juniper's belief, Finnegan decided to take a leap. The city was sponsoring a Future of Green exposition, and Juniper convinced him to submit his old research, reframed as an exhibit about the importance of preserving natural genetic diversity in a rapidly changing world. Together, they prepared the exhibit. Juniper created stunning artwork depicting Finnegan's discoveries, bringing his scientific concepts to life. Finnegan, rejuvenated, found his voice again, explaining his work with a newfound passion. Finnegan's exhibit initially faced skepticism from tech companies but deeply resonated with ordinary people. Children, botanists, and the mayor approached him, expressing admiration. A young scientist excitedly shared how Finnegan's work inspired her, altering her perspective. Even his former rival acknowledged the merit of his research, finally putting their past behind them. The city recognized the value of Finnegan's work, granting him funding, a dedicated lab, and space in the park to cultivate his garden. The climax came when Juniper's mural was unveiled. It was a breathtaking depiction of interconnected life, of the delicate balance between technology and nature, inspired by Finnegan's research and his own journey. He was finally able to see his work as art, while Juniper could find inspiration in the science around her. Finnegan, standing beside Juniper, was overwhelmed. He had not only proven his critic wrong, but he had also helped Juniper find her voice, and in doing so, had finally silenced the seed of doubt that had haunted him for so long. He realized he'd rediscovered the life within the weeds. With their courage tested and bonds strengthened, the friends emerged from the forest, forever changed by their adventure. They returned to their village, not just as individuals, but as a team, ready to face any challenge that comes their way. As the sun sets, painting the sky with hues of orange and purple, they stand together, silhouetted against the horizon. Their adventure may be over, but their story has just begun. Finnegan and Juniper work side by side in the garden. Finnegan tends his thriving plants, while Juniper paints a new mural on the garden wall, bathed in the warm afternoon sun. The camera focuses on a single seedling, pushing through the rich soil. A testament to the power of belief, the enduring beauty of nature, and the transformative magic that happens when seeds of doubt are replaced with seeds of hope.